Hello guys, welcome back to the channel for a Locals recap deck profile. I got first place at Locals this week, my first Locals since Orlando, so I'm super stoked about it, and I played a new deck that I've never played before, literally the first time I've activated some of these cards. But anyway, I played the Mitsurugi Ryzeal deck, and went really well. I had a great time. I really like the Mitsurugi cards, and I wanted to try them out. And the reason I I'm drawn to this deck is because playing Pure Ryzeal or Fiendsmith Ryzeal, I feel like it's really easy to break those boards with stuff like Ultimate Slayer and Metaltronus. But with the Mitsurugi deck, like, you have a whole separate engine that doesn't really get affected. Like Fiendsmith, even if you make Caesar or something, if you make Caesar, just still Ultimate Slayer will end your day, kind of. It'll just clear the detonator, negate the Caesar, and you're kind of cooked. But with the Mitsurugi ritual, like, you have a board wipe still, you have a hand rip. So anyway, I want to get into the deck list. I thought it went well. I kind of net decked this one because I've never played the deck before, so I wanted to start somewhere. I just looked at the recent topping lists for YCSs and went with something like that, plus a little bit of my own take on the ratios. So let's get into the main, which was 41 cards. Also, shoutouts to Dan for letting me borrow the Mitsurugi Ritual spell card, and 2 Moltrami Meows in the side. But yeah, I played 2 ice. I didn't want to max out because there's just too many normal summons in this deck. 3 X, it's your best starter. 2 sword. I could cut that down to 1, but I think I liked 2 because I have so many X, like so much access to X. I wanted the grind game a little bit better. Have a second sword to search, and then 1 node, 3 bonfire, and a cross. So you're kind of standard Ryzeal ratio. All I'm missing is 1 ice, really. Now on to the Mitsurugi cards. So I'm only playing 2 Murakumo for the rituals. I'm not playing the Futsu, the red one. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's necessary. But you can play it if you want. But I feel like it's kind of bricky. I don't know. Then I'm playing, but I guess I will note, I'll try it. I do want to try it. I'm playing 3 Saji, just because, for consistency reasons. And yeah, you kind of need to see it. So I'm playing 3. It was kind of bricky, but also, with 1 Kusanagi here, if you ever draw 2 of these, say I'm only playing 2 Saji, and I draw 2, either both Saji or Saji Kusanagi, you don't get the full value of ritual summoning from deck, sending materials from deck. So I don't know. You always want materials in deck, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm interested in trying cutting down Saji to 2 as well. It's a little bit much. Triple ritual spell, you have to see it, and if your Saji gets negated, there's no other way to get to it, really. So unless you're playing Nadir, which I'm not in this build, but I do want to try that too. But yeah, I would really like to draw the ritual spell. And then 3 prayers just for consistency, searching these guys. But I feel like you have so much access to this, and you have so much access via King of the Fairlamps that I want to cut one of these down. But we'll see. I did play the trap card in the main deck. I thought it was really good. I could see maybe playing it in the side for only when you go first, but I think it's still strong. For the non-engine now, triple Ash, triple Imperm, triple Droll, and then I played 1 Meows and 2 Metaltronus, which is weird, I know. I don't have Fulos. These would have been 3 Fulos if I had them. I wanted to try Metaltronus in something. I didn't want to play 3, so I wanted 3 slots, and I put 2 Metaltronus here, plus 1 Meows, just because this deck has such a hard time going second into Malice. I'll just play whatever card I can to help with that. But yeah, it was fine. Metaltronus was not good today because I didn't play anything that I could really activate this against. My matchups were Ryzeal round 1, then White Forest round 2, then 2 Cristrons in a row, and then Memento. And then cut to top 8, I played against Blue Eyes and Crystron again. So Metaltronus is terrible against Crystron for this deck, and yeah, there was not really anything going on. So I mean, but maybe for a regional, this is still going to be good. Obviously, I'm going to play more Ryzeal in a regional, so I could see that. But if I have 3 Fulos, then we're not even talking anymore. And then the last 4 cards are Called By, 2 Talents, and a Prosp. I think going forward, I would maybe cut the Prosperity. I just don't want to play into Droll as much. I'd probably play a third Talents here, but I don't know. I could see using the Prosp as well. I don't know. Droll really makes me nervous. This deck loses to Droll pretty hard. So I want to have like my non-engine be something that can get me to another turn if my opponent does Droll me, and Prosperity is not it. Talents is much better. I could at least hand rip and try to make like a detonator and clear out whatever else they have to detonator, and hopefully that will get me there. But yeah, so that's the main deck. There's a lot of things I want to try, like fewer Saji, playing the Futsu, I do want to try Nadir Servant as well, just for more ways to get to my ritual spells if my Saji gets negated or something like that. So I think it could be really nice, but Droll is just so tough. Alright, onto the extra deck here. 2 Detonators, 1 Duo Drive, 2 Eclipse Twins, 1 King of the Feral Imps. This is like your engine stuff. I want to try to fit a second King of the Feral Imps, because a lot of times my first one would get negated, and then you have to go through some weird like Eclipse Twin line to get this back to use it again, which you can do, but it would be just easier to just make a second King of the Feral Imps a lot of times. So I would consider playing a second one or trying to fit it in. I played 1 Tornado Dragon for like the Odeon deck and Blue Eyes, but I didn't run into Odeon or anything like that. Exiton kind of does the same thing. I think I'm going to cut Tornado Dragon probably. 1 Dugaris for 1 card combos, plus it also came up doubling my attack and swinging over something that was too big, so that was useful. And then the Dweller. I played 1 number 32 Shark Drake. This is a Metaltronus target for DDD Wave High King Caesar. That's a rank 4, so you can summon it, negate the Caesar, and then your Ext can still search. So that's good. But yeah, shoutouts to Tim for that tech from YCS Orlando. 1 Typhon never came up. 1 Aggregator, 1 Farigite, and 1 Herald of the Arclight. These are for Ultimate Slayer in the side deck. Did not play a fusion target for Ultimate Slayer because I'm not siding in Ultimate Slayer against any fusion decks, and like the only fusion monster people are summoning is like Desiree, which is not targetable most of the time anyway because of sequence. So yeah, these were fine. I think I would. It depends if going forward if I still play Metaltronus. I could obviously cut Shark Drake if I cut Metaltronus, but yeah. And I might try to fit another King of the Feral Imps or something. For the side, triple Lancia as is staple, triple Perulia, double Meow. Shout out to Dan for letting me borrow these too. Yeah, I don't have Fulo, so I'm playing all the other Charmies though. I have those and triple Lancia. 1 Lightning Storm. I had 1 spot left, and why not? It's good for locals, random decks. Lose to Lightning Storm, it clears out like Crystron back row, clears out Blue Eyes back row, it's kind of nice. Triple Ultimate Slayer for a lot of things. It came up against Crystron really nicely because of the Cyber Dragon Infinity they make. And then obviously against Detonator it's nice. And then for going first, triple Solemn Strike. This was really nice too. So overall, not a lot of complaints about the deck, but there are a lot of things I need to learn and get better at, and there's a lot of things I want to test in the main deck, like Night Sword Serpent, Futsu, I don't know, different, like, non-engine, like playing Nadir instead of hand traps, and stuff like that. Like, do I want to play Breakers? I don't know, but yeah, overall, I think it's really cool. A lot of fun, and I want to keep playing this deck going forward, and I'm especially looking forward to the new Mitsurugi cards coming out in the next set. So let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Yeah, leave a like, sub to the channel if you enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite version of Ryzeal is in the comments. And yeah, with that, we'll catch you guys in the next one. See you soon.